Oh wait, is that covering the camera? There we go. Shuramasu Kuaniamawa Ramas Ushumuaramakwa Ikya. May your heart rest here. Sturamastish Kunakwaramakwa Ikiastai. May you rest, may you rest, may you find peace. Grand rising, beautiful souls, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Today's a beautiful day. Today's a beautiful day to be alive. Another beautiful day to be alive. Every single day, a new day. Today is just going to be a collective today because I was stressing my little brain and heart out yesterday about all of the changes that are happening in my reality, but mainly about traveling. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be going on a cruise. And my little heart can't handle it all. 10:01, beautiful. Good morning, Grand Rising. So today, instead of trying to help heal you guys, I'm just going to connect into what needs to happen for me and for the collective to kind of really just calm down during this time. There's a lot of things going on. Grand Rising, welcome in, beautiful souls. Good to have you here. Good morning. So we're here to just calm down the energy field, to regulate the nervous system of society, to regulate the nervous system within us. We don't need any activations today. It's okay to just hang out and love on self, enjoy the beautiful energies of life, enjoy the upgrades that are naturally flowing into us here. Allow it to come through. Take all the deep breaths you need. Did you see the healing payment the other day? That was you, right? Yes. Belinda, I did send that over to you. I think I did, at least. I sent it to your email, love. Yes, and today is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. So, yes, Belinda, I sent that to your email. So you should get a healing in the email That is how those type of sessions work. So, since I knew I wasn't gonna do this today, and you'll see in the video what I say about that. So, there has been a thing in my reality that has been interesting. And Spirit, this is why Spirit is bringing everything up before I go on this break. Like all of these things of like, Lydia, you need to upgrade your standards. You need to upgrade your boundaries. You need to upgrade how you're showing up in the world. And everything just comes at once, doesn't it? It's just like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then I'm about to leave on a trip and just like digest everything and just enjoy myself. And so it makes sense. But also next week, so today's Friday the 13th. Next week, we have St. Patrick's Day. Then we have the new moon in Pisces. Then we have the spring equinox. There's so much stuff happening next week. And it's crazy that that's the week that I am on vacation. And it's literally like Spirit, like, Lydia, stop doing everything for everyone. You're not at the cater of everyone's needs. You have to take care of your needs, and everyone else takes care of their needs. And then on the inside, I'm like, well, I like helping. Like, I want to help. And then Spirit's like, no, baby, sit down, relax, drink a little pina colada, and go about your day. I'm like, damn, all right, damn. I guess I will. I guess I have to. And it's really a little bit uncomfortable for me, you guys. I like to, in some way, have energetic control of my environment, to be an influence in my environment. And so when I'm being sat down, sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable for me. It is, that's my truth. So I'm dealing with that internal working of letting go, of taking care of you guys for a week. And it's actually a little bit hard for me. So that's what's going on in my body. Ah, you're amazing too. Grand Rising, welcome in. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Belinda, that was a really beautiful session. So I can't wait for you to check that out. Let me know. Yeah, yes, I did talk about that in the session because I used to be a Sina as well. And when I was a Sina, that's when a lot of my gifts came online. It's hard for us to, my heart. You guys got this. You guys got this. This is a, it makes me like want to cry and vomit and throw up at the same time. All of these things. Like leaving you guys actually makes me so sad. But it's okay. Next week we have such a good week. You guys are going to have to integrate. You're going to have to learn how to integrate. Oh my gosh. Definitely sending you so much love, Barbie. Sending you so much love, having all of the protective angels around you as you step into court. Allow the angels to be in all corners of the room, as well as guarding and surrounding you. May there be deep justice, deep respect, and deep love in the room at all times, space, and dimensions. And allow your body to feel fulfilled by the end. There you go, beautiful soul. Spirit showed me this week that I do a lot. But it's because I have this energy of like, it's not about me, it's about the collective. It's not about me, it's about the world. And sometimes Spirit's like, sit down, girl. I know I just keep talking about this, but it's like really deep in my heart. Like, sit down, girl. Let them figure it out on their own. And I'm like, it's going to be a good week, you guys. It's going to be a really good week. A good week of integration. A good week of tuning in. I mean, here's the thing. I still have videos ready for you guys, which is why this week was also really stressful, because I made literally 4 YouTube videos this week for you guys for this week and next week, so that you're still in tune with the energy. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Ah, gosh. So Friday the 13th today, you guys. Okay, wait, let me talk about the words of the day though. Yeah, it's not actually, I don't actually have anything on the list today. It's just gonna be collective because I stressed myself out yesterday, gave myself almost a brain aneurysm. So I can't, I'm not gonna do sessions today because I don't want to stress myself out. That's where I'm at. Y'all, I don't know if y'all always see me in a frantic energy, but that's where I've been the last couple days. Spirit's been also bringing back up the fact that I used to have a panic disorder. that's been coming back up. I've been reminded, and it's been good to realize how far I've come. So yes, you won't see me live from the 16th to the 20th. Yes, or the 23rd. I should be back on live on the 23rd. I might not do any sessions because I'll be coming in late that Sunday. But I think I still want to be on live just to like talk to you guys because there's so much stuff that's going to be happening next week. And I'm literally so excited to see how you guys respond to it. I think I'm still going to be posting on TikTok because I just have so much to share with the world. Like, it's so hard to actually step away from my job because my job is my life and my life is my passion. So it's like, it's hard to differentiate all of that. Thank you. Thank you. So let's talk about the words of the day. Today is Friday the 13th. There is a strong energy behind this day. It's setting us up for the spring equinox in a week. In a week, we are going to be starting the 13-month calendar. Get that kind of locked in your mind. In a week, we're starting the 13-month calendar where it's 28 days, 13 months. Again, simultaneously, maybe holding the 12-month calendar and the 13-month calendar next to each other and just starting to get your brain ready to transition. You just got your calendar. Where did you get your calendar? Because last year I was really looking into this around spring equinox and I couldn't find anything. This year I actually haven't really looked for anything. I was just going to make it myself. But if you do have a calendar for that, let me know. We are with you in spirit. Enjoy every moment of it. Disconnect and connect. Yes. You need more time for you. Yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Okay. On Etsy. Good idea. Yeah, please do. Okay, so words of the day. There are actually some interesting words today. The first word is contemporary, which I thought was kind of fun. Contemporary. And then we have glass. And then we have harmony. And then we have time. Thank you for the link. So if anyone wants to go check out the 13-month calendar, Jen just sent that through on Etsy over here on TikTok, if that's something you feel inclined to tune into. So contemporary, glass, harmony, and time, junction, crossroads, and stability. Really interesting words here today. So the energy of contemporary is giving like a change. Like there's something new, and it's very artistic in nature, right? Something new that you haven't seen before. This is something that we're coming into this next week as we're feeling new art. We're feeling our life in a new way. It's a PDF you download, not physical. Good to know. Good to know. Yes, the turtle shell. This is why it's called Turtle Island, because the turtle shell has 13 things, whatever they're called, 13 things that connect with the months of the year. So again, that's something we're tuning into. Today is Friday the 13th, is kind of the week before initiation of this 13 energy, this divine feminine energy that is re-upgrading online. It's like And I say that very specifically, re-upgrading, because it's already been here, but it's enhancing to a different level. And as the divine feminine enhances to a different level, the divine masculine also enhances to that level, and the standards get raised. This is what we're doing all next week, is the standards are raising. And so with this word contemporary, it's almost like this artistic nature of raising the standards, artistic nature of expressing self in a new way. And then we also have glass, which I think is a very interesting word to connect with contemporary, which is allowing it to very much be seen. Allowing yourself to be seen, allowing the other side of the veil to be seen, allowing your spiritual nature to be seen, to be exposed, to be open. Glass. And then we have harmony, which we love. Harmony is where we're harmonizing the frequencies of planet Earth as we are upgrading, as we are calling in greater standards. We have to harmonize those standards within our nervous system now so that it can be accepted and digested into the nervous system of Gaia. We are her physical representation. We are her physical beings. So when we can harmonize with her, we allow the earth to come into harmony. Animals and babies, children, all different types of creatures on this planet tend to already harmonize with Gaia. It's just those that have been harmonized with the false matrix now have to reharmonize, retune to the higher frequency of Gaia, which is something we're coming into. The next word is time. Time is very much shifting. Timelines are shifting. Timelines are opening and activating for our highest good right now, but time itself can feel a little bit wobbly and wiggly and weird this week. But also just in general, because we are moving through a time where we're ascending above the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is the dimension of time. So when you fluctuate up but above the fourth dimension, hello, welcome in, Katie, and you go down to the third dimension, time is going to be shifting really weird as you're navigating that. But as we're going up and down through the third and the fifth dimension, and we're going through time, we're also going to slowly just start elevating that energy higher and higher until our baseline frequency stations at that fifth dimension. And we can start harmonizing with the fifth reality. Hope that's making sense. The other word here, junction and crossroads, I think kind of go together here. We are at a very integral crossroads in reality. You could be feeling or working with Hecate during this time. She has been working with a lot of beings right now. But junction or crossroads, we are at a crossing point right now in consciousness where we get to choose which reality we want. Go check out my latest video that I posted yesterday about the war wound, because this is something that is going to be opening up as we choose a reality that we choose peace rather than justice, or not justice, rather than revenge or war. We choose peace. We choose harmony. It is a matter of allowing you to harmonize with that frequency of peace that then ripples out into the rest of the collective to harmonize with that frequency. Those ideas of revenge or war or fighting no longer resonate the more that we elevate our frequency up. It just no longer sticks to the psyche the way that it used to. And that's what's happening right now. We are unattaching from the need for war. And it's coming to the surface as so many on this planet are very against it. Understand that that makes an impact. And then the last word here is stability. So as we are moving through all of these transitions, as time is moving, as we are creating new art, as we are coming into this crossroad, this conjunction, make sure you are stabilizing in your body, into your light, into your truth during all of this. Because your truth is priority. And it is totally okay that your truth does not look like other people's truths. And they can both be truth. Understand that and respect that deeply within yourself, so that others can understand that and deeply respect that for them. But the thing is, if you're trying to convince everyone of your truth being the absolute truth, and they're trying to convince everyone that their truth is the absolute truth, you are then, what are we doing? Creating conflict, creating war. Harmony. Learn to harmonize truths. They're saying don't make it complicated. It's actually pretty simple to love, to let love penetrate through all of your body, to let love harmonize in your skin, to let love move through your eyes, and everything that you see and everything that you look at, everything that you touch becomes and is love. There is an abundance of love electrons. There's an abundance of love frequencies that are allowed to be accumulated into your body at all times. The amount of energy in your room right now all have the energetic potential to be tuned into the frequency of love. And when you feel that frequency of love, allow it all to come into you. All of the air, all of the things that you see are built out of love. All of the things that you touch, the places that you sit, the places that you lay, are built with love. And the more that you can see love, maybe having little heart-colored glasses, rose-colored glasses, the more that your energetic influence penetrates through the old matrix. It opens up to a new reality altogether. One where everything in life is glorious, beautiful, heart-opening. The water that you drink is encoded with deep, divine, unconditional love. The chairs that you're sitting in are weaved by love. The matcha you drink holds the deep integrity of love. And allow that to penetrate through your body, through your womb, through your mind, through your soul, through your bones. Knowing that your bones are created in a structure of love. Love holds sacred geometry that is intended and needed for our body. Allow your fascia to open up as we receive the love, as you are no longer afraid of the environment around you, but you are open to receive what is around you. Receive the love. That's the energy this morning. The simplest things can make you the happiest. Cheers. You're drinking matcha too. Let's go. Yeah, yesterday, y'all, literally, I had a freak out, yo. I was doing I had a couple activation sessions, and then I had a session where I connected into alien or like UFO abductions, and oh my gosh, that was so activating for me. But I also had 2 cups of coffee that morning, and it was like, oh, okay. And then I had all of these things that I had to get ready for this trip, and I was like, oh, I can't drink coffee this morning. I can't drink coffee this morning. Cheers, you got coffee? Yeah, but I'm very pro coffee. I've said this so many times. I'm very pro coffee. Just not today. I gotta drink my matcha, then I gotta drink my cacao later. I gotta ground in. I gotta be present with myself. Y'all, I'm not good with technical things, like physically. I have all of the control in the world, like spiritually, emotionally, energetically. Like, I'm a leader. Tell me to go on a plane. There's so many steps. It makes me nervous. I got coffee every morning. Love that for you. Love that for you. There's also something different. There's also something different in making like fresh coffee versus like drinking coffee, like iced coffee that's been made. Because I was drinking iced coffee that had been made, and it has a different energy. It has a different frequency behind it. I can't explain it. Me either. So refreshing to hear this. Yes, I relate. Physical life is not my strong suit. It's not mine either. Good morning, Allison. Welcome in. How are you? It is not my strong suit. I low-key, like, I need a partner in my life that will hold my hand walking through places where there's other people. Because when there's other people, I get so energetically distracted. It's like I literally can't read. I can't function because I feel everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so distracted by that person over there that is obviously going through a divorce, and I can feel it. And I have to just send them love and move on. Like, I can't, you know? It's just, I want to be oblivious sometimes, but it's hard. I see people, yeah. And then don't even get me started about the beings, like the beings that navigate in the airports. I mean, I do want to say though that airports are guarded with angels. Specifically, wherever I go, I got some travel angels on my side. So I know I'm good, but it's like, damn. Fresh coffee is a sacred ritual I take very seriously. Organic everything won't allow anybody to just. I agree. Thank you, Gayatri, for saying that, because this is something I just recently got into, is like the deep reverence of coffee, because for a while I just like wasn't feeling it, and I had to step away from coffee for a little bit because I was like almost trying to give it my power, and then I took a step away, and then I came back and I was like, this is my sacred gift to drink this beautiful sacred bean water and enjoy the medicine it gives me. I really, really enjoy coffee. I do. And I'm very pro coffee. But yeah, I definitely think it's different when you make it yourself, in my opinion, or like when you grind the beans, when you make the coffee. And you're clairvoyant. Yeah, I'm like clair everything, bro. It's like everything comes at me. I keep seeing gnomes, and I'm so grateful because they make earth life bearable with magic. Yes! Gnomes were the first magical beings that I saw. I haven't seen one since, but they were the first beings that I saw. And it was the craziest thing. And it got me a little bit freaked out, though, because they were in my home. And I was like, am I invading your home? I'm so sorry. But it was kind of just like we just had to cohabitate. So I would cohabitate with these gnomes. But my cat at the time was very intrigued by them, and I swear she would figure out how to walk into their realm, and she would just be gone for a long amount of time, and then she would randomly appear again, and I'm like, girl, where were you at? Literally, this cat, not the cat that I have now, but I literally would see her just staring into a mirror, and then sometimes I've literally seen her teleport. I have seen her in the air. Like, how did you get in the air? How did you get in the air? I've seen her in the air. She was my little astral kitty. She went on astral travels with me. But there was a huge portal in that home. It was an old home, and I lived on the top floor, which was like this huge, like, open area. Like, everything was open. There was no doors on anything. So like I had an upstairs bathroom. There was no doors from the bathroom to the main living area. And in the bathroom, there was 3 mirrors on one side and 3 mirrors on the other, and they were bouncing back at each other. It was a insane vortex of energy. There was constantly beings coming in and out of that, and my cat would just sit there watching them all day long. And I'm like, this was freaking me out. I was still semi new to my journey. That when I was in that home, that's when I started going live, when I started like really taking this stuff seriously, because I was like, this is what I want to do. And in that home, I was gifted a lot of things. It was crazy. It was crazy. I had to like cleanse it so often because they got mad at me too, because I closed the portal. I said, no one, please, no one come through here. Like, I'm literally just trying to live my life. And then the beings that use that portal very often like got mad at me, and then I had to like constantly cleanse it. But I was like, I don't want to deal with that all the time. Like, I just want to sleep. Girl, sometimes I'm so jealous on your clairs. No. Sure, like, you're allowed to be jealous, but it's not, it's like, there's pros and cons to everything, is what I have to say about that. There's pros and cons to everything. And all of us have an intended place in the universe. When the time comes, it'll come. That's what I have to say. For the first time, I put saffron in rose water and cardamom. Hot water looked like, oh, I love that. I've heard saffron's really good for ADHD. My mom takes that. I love anything with rose, though. Is anyone else here banging around or stuff smashing just before you wake up? I don't know. Thank you for the roses. I woke up this morning and it was a winter wonderland outside. I was like, I'm so ready to go to Florida. I was like, come on. Thank you so much. Yes, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, Bindi. Appreciate you, love. Grand Rising. Where's the cruise? The Bahamas. I'm going to the Bahamas. Snowed here yesterday. Now it's 70. That's crazy. You know, here's the thing though. I gotta respect my bipolar baddies. And what I mean by bipolar baddies, I mean Gaia right now. She's going through some emotional changes. I gotta respect it hardcore. There's something I love about a mood swing. You know, there's something about that woo that I'm like, oh, we're on a roller coaster ride and I'm ready for life. That's how I feel about it. So Gaia's really going through her mood swings. We're feeling them as a collective, but the feelings are helpful because there's moments that we get this deep sun activation and we remember how to take in all of this energy, and then we come back to integration. Precursor for healing sometimes, absolutely. There's a lot of healers that also have bipolar disorder, or I don't even want to call it disorder. Bipolar. Ontario, Canada, close to the border. Yeah, 85 to 30. What a swing, right? What a swing. Yeah, Gaia's going, she's feeling out her feelings. Right, isn't it cool? It's cool to see the transformation that is being witnessed. And this is something I talked about the other day too, because there was a thunderstorm and a lightning storm, which super activated me, by the way. Still super activated by that lightning storm. Like, it's, I'm still like shaking about it. But, oh, there's this energy of holding such reverence for Gaia and holding such reverence for her authority to an extent, right? Like, she ultimately has a higher authority than me in this moment, right? She could strike down a lightning on me right now. I appreciate that you don't, Gaia. I love you. You know, I've always thought, am I supposed to be that person that gets hit by lightning and lives? I've thought about that. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I would want that, but I feel like I have before, you know, energetically. I'm like, I've been zapped so many times. I could handle it. I went out and thanked her for beautiful snow while everyone was complaining. Yes, that's how I feel this morning too. Like, it's beautiful. Like this morning I was looking outside and a little bit I woke up bummed being like, oh, it's snowy here. That's crazy. But then I saw the snow fall and I was like, oh, I'm just so in love with Gaia. I'm so in love with her art. I'm so in love with the way that she loves to show her emotions and how she loves to express herself. And like it really is a call to us as well to give ourselves that opportunity to feel the feelings we're meant to feel. This earth experience is very emotional. And so when we try to suppress it, we're suppressing part of our earth experience here. And a lot of us came here to feel the emotions, to feel the intensity. Like a lot of us that came to this planet specifically as starseeds probably have a little bit of an adrenaline kink thing going on. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. A lot of us like it a little bit. We like the energy. We like the intensity. We like the emotional rushes. At least I do. At least I do. I love emotions. I love moving through them. I love experiencing all of me. I love sometimes even being overwhelmed by what I'm feeling. But that means that I'm feeling. I think because I've been numb in the past, now that I feel liberated with my emotions, I'm so beyond grateful for what I feel. It's what we came for, isn't it? It's what we came for. We came here to feel. We came here to feel. And feeling is healing. So y'all healers out there, don't be afraid to feel. Because it is the pathway. It is the gateway to healing. Feeling is healing. Ayo. Come on. Come on. And that's why we hold such gratitude. Because gratitude is one of the greatest feelings I'm able to feel, in my opinion. Gratitude is the feeling. It's the living frequency of abundance. That's what gratitude is. It's liquid abundance moving through my emotional body. Hello, welcome in. And I have such gratitude for being able to feel gratitude because it feels so good. But again, gratitude gets stronger when sometimes we have something to be upset about. And then we overcome that upsetness and we find that gratitude. Oh, gratitude feels even greater. Oh, hello, welcome in. I sent over your video yesterday, I think, Rise and Remember. I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know if you saw it. I sent it over to you on your email. Brittany? Yes. Yeah, y'all, I was doing activation after activation after activation after YouTube video after packing. I was losing my mind yesterday, y'all. I was losing my mind. Oh my God. I love liquid abundance. Yeah, me too. Me too. Liquid abundance moving through my veins at all times. I attract everything to me with that energy. Yay! Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you, love. Pure Intentions Apothecary. What a cute name. They're showing me grass. They're saying the grass is greener within. Grass is greener within. It's not outside of you. It's in. Find that place. That's the place. That's the palace that you've been looking for your whole life. When you're looking for the grass being greener, it's not going to be outside of you, baby. It's going to be inside of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Someday I will be posting music. I do so much. I gotta actually just give myself time to create music. Like, I like to make songs here and there, but like actually produce music and send it out, that's something I will be doing. Dropping pearls. Hey, dropping pearls. Hey, 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 hey. I've been having these fears of not being in New Earth, like missing the boat. Is that a now? The New Earth is within you. Unless you abandon yourself, you'll be there. It's an inner knowing. It's an inner calling. Be here. No. If you declare, I will be in New Earth, it will be yours. Give it to yourself. If you say, what if I don't make it to New Earth? You might be pulling out. Give yourself the opportunity to fully be there. And it's yours. Declare it. I feel it clearing the doubt. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we like to see. It is all within. It is your own illusions in a way. You will be there. Trust that. And it doesn't have to be a very stark moment. Everyone's experience to going to New Earth is going to look differently as well. So if someone's experience is them being slapped in the face by a lightning bolt, and then they make it to New Earth, that's awesome. Great for them. That might not be your experience. Your experience will be yours because you declare it to be. For me, my transition into New Earth is going to be very peaceful and very loving, with an open heart and an open mind. That's important. I appreciate you too. I love the vulnerabilities. Thank you for being open with us, because I don't think you're the only one that feels that way. So you being able to be open, already open to ripple into others in this collective that might have felt the same way. So that's really beautiful. Our vulnerability is in a lot of ways our greatest asset, which is why I think embarrassment is fun. Embarrassment is an undermined tool. We got to tune into embarrassment just a little bit more, in my opinion. So harmonize your field. It's okay to be. And this is why a lot of people get nervous to sing in front of people, because it's vulnerable. They're nervous to be embarrassed. But singing in front of people is one of the greatest gifts, in my opinion, that we can do. Because singing is a universal language. Everyone can understand it. Everyone understands the frequencies of sound. But also, singing is the fastest way to get information to someone, because it goes through the ego. The ego isn't needed for song to come out, which is why sometimes when people are singing, they can, or they learn light language, it can be a little bit hard, because they get stuck in with the ego. The ego goes, wait, is it okay? Is it okay to share that? And then the voice cracks, and then you become insecure, and you shut back down. Open that up. Allow it to pass through the ego or through the mind, and allow it to come straight from the heart. Yeah. Allow it to come straight from the heart. I miss her voice. Oh, I love that, Tanya. She used to sing around the house. Yeah. I definitely cannot function without singing. Anytime I let ego come in, I lose it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Ramona. Let go of that limiting belief. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It's a matter of learning confidence. I know, okay, here's the thing. I trust you that it might sound ridiculous right now. I trust you. But I also think the more that you let go of the idea of you being a bad singer and you move down into the heart, and then you just start playing around with humming, or you play around with starting to just allow some of that song to come through. It's my dream to have the voice. You do have it. It's your divine birthright. Because we as beings are all instruments of life. We are all harmonizing technology. It's a matter of letting go of the illusions of being bad. The bad is what skews the way it comes out. But when you tell yourself over and over, you are beautiful, you have a wonderful voice and a wonderful heart, things actually start to change. Your voice starts to come through a little bit clearer. Your range might get a little bit wider. The energy that others bring to you starts to harmonize. But it's a matter of taking those small steps, and I always suggest for those in this collective that are learning how to use your frequency technology, which is your body and your voice, I suggest starting with humming. Oh, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. You really need to watch the hit 1993 movie Jurassic Park. Awesome. Thanks for that. Good morning. You always hum with me. That's the start, Ramona. When you hum, start to feel, I am good at this. I love this. I love doing this. And the more that you give your body confidence, the more that the ego can say, it is safe. And the ego lets go. And then your voice comes through clearly. We appreciate the ego, but when it's holding us back, we have to say, ego, take a step back, baby. It's time for you to rest. I got this. I'm safe here. It is safe for me to sing. It is safe for me to hum. It is safe for me to share my voice. I am loved, and I love me, and I love my voice. I love my harmony. I love the way that I show up as an instrument of life. That is our creation. Our voice is our creation. Yes, humming tunes the bones in the whole system. Yes, it does. It also regulates your nervous system. I love to hum and sing. I love that. That's what we're being called into today. To learn your instrument. Something I want to say is, and I've said this before, but all of us, all animals, all creatures on this land are given the thing that we can do the best right off the bat. Horses, they're born and they can walk. They can run. Whoa, that's crazy. You just got out of the womb and you can run? What do babies do? The first thing they come out of the womb, they cry. They talk. They sing. They express. That is our gift. That is our gift. That is the gift that we've been given since the day that we were born, is to speak our mind, to feel our feelings, to let them out, and to harmonize with others. Remember that that is a gift given to all of us. I'm glad you guys are here. Let me move this. So that's my divine opinion on that. And I think it's really good that that's what we've been talking about today. I think it's really beautiful. And I'm grateful to have connected with many, many beings, but the being that taught me the most about my voice and my confidence has been Gaia. I work with her very specifically on my voice because she is the greatest harmonizer. And she will harmonize. If I sing in the forest will harmonize with me. If I dance with the trees, they will dance with me. If I express myself through song, they will listen. And there is no judgment. And so the more that I can feel that there is no judgment but deep love and appreciation, the more that my heart opens up to sharing more love. And so I truly suggest for all of you that are learning to use your frequency technology of your body, of your voice, of your being, your soul, work with Gaia, work with Pachamama. Yeah. She will teach you all that you need to know. Find a tree that is good for you. Find a tree that resonates with your soul. Often trees that are spiral in nature are sitting on a vortex point or a ley line point. Those ones can be pretty powerful, pretty strong. So working with trees that spiral like that. Ultimately, Gaia and your soul is going to lead you to where you need to go to learn what you need to learn. And for me, that is nature. And this is why I'm also very excited to be on the ocean in this next week, you guys, because my siren energy has been coming up and out. And I'm excited to see what upgrades I get through my voice and through my energy field as I step more into my siren role, which is something I feel very called to. I have always called myself a mermaid. I was born in water. I was born in my bathtub, actually, in the shower that I still currently take showers on. It is my absolute 0 point energy. I have absolute upgrades every single time I take a shower. It's insane. It's magical. This has been a really magical experience being back into my home. But yes, I was born in the water and I swam all of my life. I was a very good swimmer, mind you. I do want to say that, not to toot my own horn, but I did it swim from 3rd grade till my senior year. And dang, by the end I was over it, that's for sure. But I did it and I was good at it and I liked to win. That was my truth. I liked winning. So I did. Yes, toot that horn, baby. Hey, 12th in the state. Hey. So no, my senior year I had a really tragic accident where I major fractured my ankle, and it still affects me today. It still freaks me out today because of how silly that fracture was. It was the most insane fracture of my life. I was just longboarding before swim practice, which is also a whole other story because we were swimming in a pond. For swim practice, we had to swim in a pond in late September because our pool had too much chlorine in it and people were like coughing up blood. Shout out to that pool. Hey, so we were doing pond practice and I was the team captain that year, of course, and the year before, of course, leader here. Anyways, and I was longboarding and all of a sudden I just slipped on a little rock and I heard a crack and I looked back and my ankle was not on correctly. It was going in the wrong direction. Very life-changing moment that happened. But because it was such a fluke moment, I knew that this was from the divine. I knew that there was no other way that this happened other than God did this. And this was a lesson for me to learn. And through that lesson I learned, actually, I really don't want to swim in college because I was going to swim in college. I don't really want to do that. That wouldn't make me happy. That wouldn't make me feel fulfilled. Why do I keep trying to do the best? Why do I keep trying to prove myself to other people if no one really actually cares? That's kind of how I felt in my mind. Like I was trying to prove myself by being the best swimmer, by getting the school record, by being the tallest on the team. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but There was something about I just wanted to be the best at everything. And then I broke my ankle my senior year when I was supposed to be really good. It was supposed to be my year. And everything crumbled, but it was all fine. I was like, oh, my worth is not based on what I can do. My worth is based on how I can love. My worth is based on how I can move through life. My worth is based on me. And nothing else matters. And so I let it go. I'd been very anal up until that point about how good I needed to be. That was just like the whole thing of my life was I need to be the best. I need to be the goodest in church, on the worship team, in swim, in school. And then I let it all go because in a moment everything could change. So I let go of this perception of needing to be exactly what my parents wanted me to be. I let go of needing to be what everyone in life wanted me to be. And I just became me. And that was a weird moment because I met myself for the first time that year. My senior year of high school, I became aware of who I was. What a wild time. Grand Rising, welcome in. What a journey. Yes, thank you for the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then that's also when I really came out. So that was a huge thing for me. So the ankle breaking, the huge fracture all the way up my leg, it was the most painful experience I'd ever had in my life. It was really bad, really scary. I had PTSD flashbacks every single day for about 3 years straight, and sometimes I still get them. It was really traumatic for me because I learned how little I was in this reality. I had to understand the fear of God. But only now at 50 I'm learning how to let it go. Yes, yes, yes. And it doesn't matter whatever age it is, right? Any age we wake up to ourselves. That's what matters. It's the journey that gets us there. And there's a lot of people, and I have a lot of clients that are a lot older that started in this awakening. It's just a different experience. So my brain, I was 17 when that happened. My brain develops a little bit different now. And also because I was 18 when COVID happened, 2020, I just have a different brain. I have a different reality. I just see things differently, which I'm very grateful for because I'm able to share that with you guys. This is confirmation for all of us that everything happens for a reason. Look at you, beautiful. Yes, I had 30 plus revolutions around the sun before I got to this point. Yes. And of course, right, even with our spiritual gifts, when the time is right, that our body is ready for us to receive our gifts, they will come in. We have to be patient. We have to trust that our body and our spirit and our team is giving us the information that we need when we need it. For me, everything came at once. It was like wham, bam, 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 bam. And it was so overwhelming that I got hospitalized. But I talk about this a lot. It was so overwhelming. That might not be the case, that you guys need to do that. And this is why I feel like I experienced that journey so that other people don't have to. Mine's been gradual, right? Yes, I had a lot of physical lessons to move through first. Yeah. And it depends. Each of us have a different way of navigating it, right? Sometimes we will awaken through spiritual stuff. Sometimes we'll awaken through financial stuff. Sometimes we'll awaken through physical stuff. Sometimes we'll awaken through mental stuff. Sometimes we'll awaken from other people experiencing things. And we're like, oh, and we recognize from them. We awaken in so many different categories and ways. It's not going to look the same for absolutely anyone. It's going to be unique to you. It's like a gift. It's like a gift from the divine to open you up to explore more of you. It's beautiful. I'm divine masculine dominant energy. So we're the same but opposite. I love that. I love that. I just watched the video. Thank you so much, beautiful. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Yay. You're so welcome. Yeah. Broken bones freak me out so bad. Me too, girl. Me too. And and this is something I was working with a couple months ago. All of this came back to me, this freaking out, and it was body trauma. I had this deep fear of being in my body. And sometimes I still do. And even when we're talking about me going to the airport and being in my body and feeling everything, it's like, oh my gosh. But there's this feeling of body trauma. And one of the first traumas that we ever have is being born. Sometimes we have to go back to that place and be like, thank you for that trauma. Thank you for being born. I'm grateful to be here. Because when I was born in a bathtub, like I said, but y'all, I had the cord wrapped around my neck. I created a noose for myself. I said, do you really want to go out? Do you really want to do this? But I made it here. We're here now. So some of us, I mean all of us, intentionally, we all kind of have traumas. When you're going in this really beautiful womb where you're safe and you're protected and your mother is taking care of you and you get food provided to you all the time, and it's so nice and warm and cuddly, and you're in the spiritual realm and you're in the physical and you kind of get to fluctuate back and forth. It's wonderful. And then you take your first breath into reality and you take your first expression and you scream and you cry and everything comes to life. And you realize you are your own individual and you are separate from your mother. And it's like, can I handle this? Is this okay? Resistance at the gate. Yeah. You have changed my life. Oh, I'm so grateful for you, beautiful soul. Thank you guys for being here. So sometimes we have to go back to those traumas of childbirth and heal that and connect and be like, it's okay. It's so safe to be here. It is so safe to be separate from your mother, because I had attachment wounds. I had abandonment wounds like a bitch growing up. I could literally not let my mom away from me. She was glued to my arms. I was literally hanging on her leg. I could not let go of that woman. That was really hard for me to detach, to be my own person. And then I became my own person. Welcome in, Luna. I became my own person, and then I was like, wait a damn minute. No one else's opinion of me matters. My opinion of me matters. Damn, why did it take me this long to figure that out? Everyone's journey is how it's meant to be. And yes, it did suck though, however, because growing up and I was so attached, I was so freaked out. Like if ever I did not know where my mom was at, I would hysterically cry. I would freak the fuck out. And then it doesn't make it work. It doesn't make it better when other people make fun of you for that. That was like my stereotype growing up, was like the clingy kid. At least to my siblings. But it's really interesting though, because when I went to school though, it was very different. It was very different. I stayed a mystery. I was just a happy-go-lucky little kid. But I like to stay a mystery, so that's just how it is for me. I like to keep people on their toes. You don't know what I'm going to say next. You don't know my next move. You don't know anything about me. That's how I feel sometimes. So anyways, sometimes we have to address our trauma to our body. That's the moral of the story, is where we're at here. I was not a school kid. It never resonated with me. I don't know why. The mermaid energy in us. Yes, 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 yes. The siren energy. I loved school. I loved school so much. I enjoyed learning. I enjoyed being educated. I wasn't good at it, but I enjoyed it really deeply, which made me keep doing it, which made me keep pursuing it, even though I wasn't good at it, even though I would fail spelling tests and I would not do good on my essays and things like that, even though it was really, really hard for me to translate my ideas into words. I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I just did. Because I'm a child of the universe. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful soul. Thank you for the gifts. I'm a child of the universe. I'm a student of the universe, which means I'm constantly in university. This is University of Life, and we're getting our PhD. Come on, let's go. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is university. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that a squirrel? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Child of the universe, student of the universe, experiencing university, constantly learning, constantly educating from within and from without. Experiencing all that exists in this reality is my PhD. I'm a professor. I'm a doctor in spirituality. Some might call me a wizard. That's above doctorate, by the way. Yeah, finding it feels like I went to school for the first time and I'm excited to learn. Yes, 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 yes. That's the goal. Just announcing that I'm moving silently. So if you don't hear from me, just know I'm moving silently. Wait, silently in silence. Silently in silence. Ah, magical wizard. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't remember anything in school either. This was something that I said all the time, which is, it's funny that I love school so much, but tell me to name a fact about anything, I couldn't. I could not tell you a fact about anything that I've ever learned. I do know some things about math though. Math and science. You were a C student, but I love learning. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that for you. You know what? Here's the thing about me though. In school, I was a professional cheater. And I did that with an open heart. Like for me, I was like, there's no other way that I can function in this school without cheating. And so I was so good at cheating. Professional cheater. But for some reason, it never like tugged my heart like it was a sin or anything. Like I was a very big Christian at the time. It never hit me like that. It never felt like it was really that bad of a thing. Then I went to college and I got a cheating violation. And I had to drop out of my major. I had to switch majors because I no longer could get into nursing school. But it also, here's the situation. I think I've told this before. It was a cheating violation in biology the week that COVID happened. And it was a group exam. Half of the exam was a group exam. The other half wasn't a group exam. So we just did it all together. And of course, we were bad at cheating. So we got caught. But it was good for me because I wasn't meant to go down the nursing route. I was meant to go human development and family studies, which has helped me so much in the career that I'm in now because I understand why humans do the things they do. I literally learned human evolution for my major. And I love it so much. The first class that like woke me up was parenting. I took a parenting class. It changed my life. I said, oh my gosh, humans literally are formed by the hands of other humans, but also formed by the hands of the divine. Nature versus nurture. And how can we nurture in a way that helps the nature? How can we naturally harmonize with our natural way of evolving? The best field of study, Meant to be a healer, just not a nurse, yeah. That's why, because I had learned that I was a healer before I even transitioned my major, which is crazy. I was told I was a healer by God before I changed my major, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm changing my major. I don't know how I'm meant to be a healer. And then I was like, oh, I'm meant to be a therapist. And then I was like, oh, I'm meant to be a psychedelic therapist because that's something that was really heavy on my heart. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm just meant to guide people through psychedelic experiences. Maybe that's just what my calling is, which I haven't actually done that yet. Well, I have with like friends and things, but that is something that I genuinely want to do with people. I went to art school and study building construction. I'm an architect, but never did any after grad. Interesting, Ramona. That's what you want to do? Yes. Because here's the thing about psychedelics that is really, really beautiful. It opens up a part of your brain that doesn't like, you know, when we go into traumas and let's say a childhood trauma and it erupts something inside of us, and then we might subconsciously just dissociate or disconnect from it because it's too much emotion or it's too much going on in our body. Psychedelics open up that field of too muchness or open up that field of anxiety and allows you to go into those memories while not being dissociative, by being fully present with it, by really observing it, by being there with yourself. And that's what I really love about psychedelics, because I want to couple it with inner child trauma, inner healing. But I think at this time, at this point, I'm like, damn, I've been doing a lot of that anyways without the psychedelics, because I think something that I do is kind of open up a part of the brain to get the body to relax anyways. So when I don't even need psychedelics to do that for people, because there's a part that I am able to like allow the body to relax enough to bring these things forward. For some people, it's not like that. For some people, they do still get a little bit like when the emotions come up. But for the most part, like what I try to do is just really open up that field to allow people to relax into knowing that things are going to be okay. It's okay to feel your feelings. Feeling is healing. Yes, I've always been scared but want to. Oh, me too. Yes, yes, that's what I want to do. Yes, 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 yes. I suggest you do it, in my opinion. If you haven't tried any psychedelics, I don't retain anything. Like, I know things, but they don't stay in my mind. I'm bad at trivia. Yes, happy 6 years to your cheating violation, because COVID was this week 6 years ago. Wow. Yay, happy 6 years to changing my major. Y'all, it was crazy. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cheated. I'm such a bad person. Ah. Anyways, I think you really should try out psychedelics at some point. And I'd suggest, you know, being in a safe place. I don't think it's for everyone, but I think it is for those that feel called to it. That's what I gotta say about that. If you feel called to it in this collective, listen. Only microdose once. Love that. I think that it is a universal healing, or a universal healer, just in the same way that I also believe that cannabis is a medicine. I do. I also think that tobacco is a medicine. I do. I also think that coffee is a medicine. I do. I think all of it is based on intention. What is your intention using the medicine? If you're using it for escapism, it's going to show and reflect back to you escapism. If you're using it for healing, it's going to show and reflect back to you healing. I dropped so much acid in my teens, had no idea what I was doing. Safe space needed for sure. I love that for you, Katie, so much. What? I love when people surprise me. That surprised me. And I love that. I love that. You got a little edge to you. A little angst. I was wild. I don't think that I was... I've never done acid. I've never done anything like that. I tend to just kind of stick with natural medicines. 11:11 on the clock. But I would love to. I really want to get into the EDM scene. Like, that's something I want to do. I want to go explore what that feels like to be with a ton of other people that are like listening to some wub, experiencing some whatever they're experiencing. I want to go full hippie. Space myself out because the lows I had ever. Oh yeah, I don't do it very often, especially having the highs and the lows that I do have. It's like once a year maybe that I do shrooms for me. It's once a year maybe. I did them last year. I think it was like last spring. It was really good. I haven't done it since. It was amazing. That's how I feel about it. But I also feel very psychedelic in nature in general. Like, it feels like my brain kind of functions off of the psychedelics. Because I see things. So I don't really even need them. I don't really even need shrooms to see, you know? Anyways, everything happens for a reason. Yep. This has been like a fun little story time. This has been a day of just getting to know me, getting to know you guys. I love it. I love these human days where we just get to be, for real. We get to be. But y'all know I'm about to eat. on this boat. I'm about to eat. That is physically and metaphorically. I am going to eat a lot, but I'm also going to look fire. I'm gonna give my greatest aura to the cruise. You know, everyone's gonna get a little bit of me. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna eat. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. It is very interesting to see myself in this space of like nervousness because I don't normally function here. Like it's been a very long time that I've functioned in this type of nerve. So it's like Spirit's bringing this back up for me to be like, Lydia, you can handle this and you have to handle this because you're going to be traveling a lot in the future. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Safe travel, angels. Go with yes, the angels. I like to visualize an angel above the plane and an angel below the plane and then angels within the plane. Like I gotta be highly protected. But here's the thing about me. I'm very sensory overwhelmed by everything. And also I have hella long legs. So if I'm on a plane, like I didn't pick my seat, they just kind of pick it for you. If I'm on a plane and I'm in the middle seat, I literally will vomit. I will freak out. And I can't have anyone touch me. Don't touch me. Don't do it. Even if I'm on the window seat, like that's great and all because I have the window and I can like freak out at the window. But I gotta be by the aisle because my legs are very long. They're very long. I'm 6 feet tall and it's mainly leg. My torso is very small. My hips go up to here. I'm all leg, baby. And the first time I went on a flight alone, I was on a Spirit flight. And my legs literally just hit the back of the person's seat. Like I literally could not sit any other way other than my knees touching their seat. And this man, probably like 5'5", I swear to God, at the end of the trip, like he was like yelling at me the whole trip. And then he stands up and I stand up and I'm a full like, I want to just say a foot taller than this man. I swear to God. And he goes, oh, that's why. And I was like, yes. Can you just hold some empathy? Come on, move on. Like, I could just hit you up. Like, it was like a Daniel and Goliath type of situation. I was like, come on, boy. Get out of my lane. Move over. Oh, gosh. So I hope that that doesn't happen. But I don't know. But I'm a very sensitive tailbone, which is why I have this seat. I have a very sensitive tailbone. So, like, there's only certain ways that my body can literally sit or I'm in pain. So we'll see how it goes. Go for the exit window. They have lots of leg room, but it comes with a responsibility. Oh yeah, I'm totally down for responsibility. I'm totally down. But I can't pick my seats. I didn't pick my seats. They're gonna pick it for me. And I hope they see me and they go, oh, you beautiful angel. I know you have long legs. Please sit in the seat. I would love that. Where are you going? I'm going to Florida. I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm going on a cruise. I would love that. I want them to, look me down, stare me up and down, and go, yeah, she needs a seat with long legs. I know. So be it. Yes. It will be great. It will be very great. I'm very excited. I am very, very sad to leave my kitty, though. Hello, welcome in. The angels love helping with that. I know. I'm in Florida, but I will be going to the Dominican Republic for a week in May. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Thank you, beautiful soul. I am very excited about the travels. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna miss my cat. I'm not normally away from him. So I was actually very emotional about it yesterday because I'm gonna be gone from him for like 8 days, and he's just my little baby boy. He's just the cutest little baby. I have a cat sitter for him. Yeah. I wish he was going on the cruise. But he is a little knucklehead sometimes. So it is going to be good to be away from him. But he's just so cute. Oh. Magnificent energy. Keeping you. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I used to cry even for 2 days. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling a little bit. Like, I think it's gonna be good to be away from him, but it just like makes me sad because I know that when he's away from me, he gets like depressed, and I don't like that. I don't like that. A cruise, a cruise. Yes, I'm going on a cruise. I'm ditching y'all. I'm getting the heck out of here. Yeah, it'll be good. So. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So, no, I will not be live next week. I will be off next week. I gotta take a GD break from helping everyone and just help myself. And next week, again, I wanted to say and reiterate, remember the days that are coming up next week. On Tuesday, we have St. Patrick's Day. Go check out my video about the St. Patrick's Day healing. It's going to open up a portal to higher consciousness, to the spiritual realm. On Wednesday, we have the new moon in Pisces. On Friday, we have the spring equinox. On Saturday, it's my mom's birthday. So you guys can celebrate that if you want. But there's a lot going on next week, and today is Friday the 13th. It's a whole quantum shift. When I come back from this on that Monday, the 23rd, it's a whole new reality. It's going to be a whole new reality. And it might not always feel like that because we're experiencing the shifting, but each day, each hour, there's a new version of us. There's a different version of us that is coming to the surface. So allow that to be as you're opening yourself up to new possibilities, as you're opening yourself up to the new earth, as you're opening up to the new reality. Every single moment, give yourself that deep cleansing breath of letting go of the old, integrating the new, letting go of the old, integrating the new. And so even with that new moon in Pisces being before the spring equinox in Aries, it is that final letting go. It is that final dismission of energy, because Pisces is the last of the zodiac cycle. Aries is the start of the zodiac cycle. We're still going to be allowing some things to purge this week, but start really integrating into that newness. What is the things that you want for your reality? What is the things that you want for society? What are the ways that you want to change to create a better reality within you? What are ways that you are needing to respect yourself more? What are ways that you're needing to respect others more? What are ways that you can give yourself more time for spiritual hygiene, for your spiritual practices, for being engulfed in your godliness, in your holiness, in your righteousness? That is the energy that we're stepping into with this spring equinox. That's the energy. That's your dad's birthday. I love that. What I want to say next week, what I want to say to this collective in general, first of all, are you guys getting enough iron? That's the first thing I want to say. Make sure you're getting enough iron. Make sure you're eating your protein. The second thing I want to say is that is something that's going to be really important over this next week, is grounding. And there's many different ways to ground, but I think one of the greatest ways for me as a Taurus Venus is food. Food grounds me so deeply. So that could be something that you feel called into next week, as there's so many activating and opening energies that when you're feeling a little bit lightheaded energetically, or you're feeling a little bit floaty outy, you're not really present in your body, come back to your body with good food. Sometimes for me, it honestly is food that is greasy. That's my truth. It brings me back to reality. There's sometimes you'll need that. There's sometimes you won't. Feel into your body. Feel into what is good for you. Everyone's experience with food is going to be different. This is something I talked about in the 2025 energy update, the predictions. So The angels are coming down to say, so we are blessing the earth with deep peace and deep harmony. There will be stillness that you feel this week that cannot be explained. And in that stillness, some of you might try to grab for something to fill the void. We ask you to let go of the grip on the old reality. This week, we ask you to find stillness, to find wholeness in your channel, to find clarity, stillness, and silence in your channel. You are creating the blank slate in consciousness when you allow yourself to be still and not to grab onto things that you think that you need. Let go. There will be moments where some of you feel very distressed or overwhelmed. Again, you're being called into sitting in moments of silence, moments of stillness. These are the moments that you are creating new habits in your consciousness and in your reality to find inner peace, to regulate the nervous system with ease, with grace, with forgiveness, with gratitude, with love, with silence, with clarity. Creating the blank slate of consciousness so that as you step forward into the spring equinox, you get your paintbrush ready, you get your pen ready, and you create. It is go time from that moment forward for all of you to step forward as new earth initiates, as new earth creators. And it's going to look very different from the reality we have seen in the past. And the reality we have seen in the past now is starting to leave your memory. The ways you used to function in society are now starting to leave your memory as you start to fully integrate into the new reality that you have created for yourself. Allow that to be open to you. For you are all gifted individuals built on the frequency of love, built on the frequency of harmony, and that frequency of harmony is meant to be the baseline frequency of this planet. Come back to it in any moment of distress. Come back to it in any moment of chaos. This week will test some of you, and it will mainly grow all of you to become the greatest version of who you are. And you will see it in the mirror when you look at yourself. You will see it in the sparkle in your eye. You will see it in the glow on your face. When you have entered that phase of stillness and harmony, it is evident into your physical reality. Allow it to be. Allow you to see your greatest version of self coming to the surface, coming through you, activating within you, and accessing higher wisdom and knowledge through all of it. You have been gifted deep grace. Use it. And hold that liquid gratitude through your veins, even in moments of pain or chaos, knowing that it ultimately is all shifting for your greatest good through each of these purges. For each of these triggers, you are activating into a new version of you, one that is much stronger, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. You are dearly loved and dearly taken care of. Allow your heart to be an open cage for the doves to fly, and allow freedom to be anchored within. For you are ready for new earth. And so it is. Thank you, angels. I love working with the angels. They are lovely to work with. They are very lovely. I needed to hear that, so thank you so much, beautiful angels. It felt like Archangel Ariel. She's one of my faves that I like to work with because she's a very grounded angel. Archangel Metatron is also one I like to work with. He's a very activating angel. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. So I love that. I love that. There's another being that we were working with on Wednesday. Iris. Iris has been coming in a lot too. The Rainbow Bridge. Iris. Grand Rising, welcome in. Love to you as well, beautiful soul. So, I don't know what else I have today. We've just kind of been chit-chatting and connecting as beings, as humans, as lovely beings. Such a sweet energy to work with. Yes, I love her energy. Definitely one of my faves. Definitely one of my faves. So I might get off here soon, you guys. It does make me a little bit sad to not be here with you guys next week, but it's gonna be okay. And love working with Raphael. Yeah, for sure. He's also a good energy. I love that, you guys. So I'm gonna miss you guys so much too. But again, I think I'll still be posting like TikToks and stuff because I can't keep this energy in. I just have so much good energy I want to share with the world. Ugh. Oh, happy Friday the 13th, Darren. Have a wonderful time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love your chat with us. Thank you for giving us collective. Yes, thank you for being here. Uriel or Ariel? There's two different ones. I think I was working with Ariel. I was like, whoa. You enjoy yourself and have a blessed day. Enjoy. I love that. All right, let's close out for the collective. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't have all of my crystals on today, so it's not going to sound the same. Releasing any last energy that doesn't serve us, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Woo! Bringing unconditional love. I'm gonna miss you guys too so much, genuinely. But the week is gonna go by so much quicker than you were even expecting it to. It's gonna be like that. And also, I want to remind you guys, if you do miss these lives, you can always just go check out the recorded lives that we've done over the past couple weeks here. They're always going to give you more insight. Sometimes I just like to watch those back to feel the energies of the collective, and you guys are just so powerful and potent all the time. So bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected, and bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in, collective. All right. Your energy is yours. And my energy is mine. You're so welcome. Mwah. Have a great rest of your day and have a great rest of your week, beautiful souls. I genuinely will miss you so dearly. Know that my heart will always be sending love to you guys. Just feel it into the collective. Feel it with the spirit. We are all in this together. Let's change the world and let's step into new earth together. I'm so excited to see you the next time I see you. All right. Bye. Bye, YouTube.